September 14th, 2024 tub update. Yeah, continuing to take down tubs. I was only planning to take down maybe 2 or 3 today, but then looking at the long-term weather forecast, the next week the highs are not really getting any higher than the mid 60s, and yeah, the fish that are outside can take that without any problem. I mean, it's not really even getting close to freezing yet, but they're not going to be growing, so, you know, in those kind of temps. So I'm just pulling stuff now because just I might be busy in the next couple weekends, and, you know, at this point I'm feeling better to get stuff in early. I've already started on the Yang Guifei Hikari Satan Gold cross tub. I've pulled out 6 fries so far after pulling out all the water lettuce, and I'm just letting just gonna keep looking here while I'm working on some of these other tubs to see if more come to the surface, and then I'll start draining this thing down and netting out, netting through it and seeing if there's any additional fry. Probably I'm going to do the Satan medakas today too. Definitely doing the Valencia. Their tub is totally in the shade now, and yeah, just am ready to pull it down. This one's going to be kind of a pain because there's a ton of little, not a ton, but the fry that I've seen in here are very little, so it's going to be a challenge to separate them out from all the algae and etc. that's in there. Going to be doing the gold medaka tub today too. You know, might as well. Probably going to leave the Miyukis for the moment. We'll see. Thinking I probably will take down the Yang Guifei Hikari tub, and then also take down the Ilyodon tub, because I don't think there's a whole lot going for any of these. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I'll be updating as I move through this stuff. Well, I guess I should say what I'm probably not taking down will be turtle tub's going to stay up, because the turtle, you know, the fish in there are pretty robust, and the turtle can stay out for a while. And then the Skiffia tub, because it's got duckweed, and that's going to suck to take down because I'm going to have to decontaminate stuff before bringing it inside. And then just don't feel like taking down the Miyukis. So anyway, we'll be updating in a bit. Okay, got done processing the gold medakas, and you can see this is just a fairly large sample, but a sample. I was hoping to get about 60 out of the tub, only got 45. There are a ton of probably libellulid dragonfly larvae in there, which I have not seen before. So, but all the all of the medakas that came out are all good size. They're all at least an inch. A lot of them over that. So what can you do? Also, it's interesting, you know, there's a quote-unquote gold line, and when you have it indoors, you know, they're just kind of a pale yellow color, but then after being all season outside, you can see they're a pretty vibrant orange. So yeah, but yeah, they're got a bucket full of them here. So keep taking these guys inside and acclimating them. Anyway, I'm about to process the Valencia tub, so be right back with that. Got some of the Valencia letourneuxi here. Oh, you can see, if I can get the male in the light, yeah, you can kind of see his coloration. So I probably got, I don't know, maybe 18 or 2 dozen Valencia out of the tub, mix of my original breeders and the production of the year, including some very young fry, showing they're breeding right up to the end of the season here. You know, they're a fish that is not, what's the best way to put it? They are a hobbyist fish. They are not a commercially viable fish. They don't seem to produce a ton. They're not some super flashy, gorgeous fish. The males, when they are in the sun, do look good. If I can get him to turn, you can see he'll have these blue iridescent bars on them, but the females are just gray, the young are just gray, and the males outside of the sun are just gray with the faintest hint of bars. Yeah, you can just, when the sun catches them, you can see it. And it's, there, he's kind of doing it there. Let me see if I can get it. But yeah, they're interesting in the same way a Gadiad is interesting. They're from, well, Valencia is a genus. It's only found in the northern Mediterranean. There's one species in Spain and 2 species in Greece. And letourneuxi is the western Greek species that gets up into Albania. And they are very endangered, all 3 species, because they are lowland. They live in lowland cold springs, which people develop for, you know, their own purposes, you know, for providing drinking water, you know, watering livestock, making pools, etc. And so there's just not much habitat left. And like a Gadiad, they like cooler water. They like water in the 60s, really topping out in the low 70s. And they're just, you know, an interesting fish that that you just really don't see very much. So yeah, just something you don't see every day. And I've been working with them the last couple of years, and they don't produce much, like I said. So I just kind of keep them going for myself. Maybe at some point I'll make enough to send off a few to some other enthusiasts. Anyway, gonna continue on with the other tub fish. So, something special about this year, another praying mantis coming when I am processing tubs. You know, pretty good sized. So, you might notice this is the turtle tub. Didn't say I was going to process it today, but started thinking with the colder weather, I was getting worried, would the turtle go and eat the fish? So, decided to just quick process it, pull the fish, and then I'm going to put the turtle back in just for another couple weeks. Because she is a European pond turtle, very cold tolerant. And basically I'll just keep her until it gets really cold, and then I'm going to bring her in and hibernate her. I've got a little fridge for her to hibernate in. I haven't really shown the turtle close up, so I will pull her out right here. You can't see her, but oh, there she is. This is the turtle. She's probably not going to show much. Yeah, that's her hidden face. But yeah, European pond turtle. I got her in 2022, so she's about 2 going on 3 years old probably, because she was decent size. I mean, she was, yeah, I think she was young of the year when I got her, but yeah, she's about, I don't know, maybe 5 inches shell length. Yeah, I love this kind of ornate patterning on her carapace, and then she's got nice yellow markings on her head and legs and such, and then a nice long tail, as is typical for the European pond turtle. So yeah, one of the species I really enjoy. So just had it off camera. So yeah, that's my my turtle. She is gonna stay in there while I'm refilling this tub, and then I guess I should show some of the flagfish, because we haven't seen those either. So I'll just grab a quick dip of water here from this holding tub and see if I can scare one of them up. Okay. Oh, okay, it's over here. This bucket. That would be one of the gold medakas. Those are all medakas. There's one. There's a male. It's probably actually one of my breeder males. So I will grab him out. Yeah, so this is a breeder male of the Florida flagfish. You can see when they're outside. Well, A, they've got energy, and B, they get so much red coloration on them. It's really quite beautiful. Of course, they all hang out at the bottom, so you put them in the tub, and then you never see them until you take the tub down. But yeah, that's a flagfish. The medaka cross that I was doing was actually decently productive, especially considering there was a turtle, you know, in the tub that was potentially predating on them. But yeah, I produced, I don't know, about 7 or 8 just standard kind of gold slash, well, they're a mix, but they're kind of a gold to yukihi, just unpatterned orange fish. And then in here, the two white and black ones are the my Yuki orange blossom cross, but then the black and orange fish I'm calling Halloween. And you know, you can see they've got awesome intense black markings and intense orange. These are going to be an ongoing project for sure. I might be clearing out some, you know, a couple of my other medaka strains, and these will be a priority. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to these other tubs today, but if I do, I will update you then. Well, I decided to take down the Satan tub too. As you can see, these are just some representative examples. We got 1 juvenile and then 2 adults. As you can see, the adults, the fins get really ragged as they mature, and they often get fin rot. Also, it's very hard to sex the Satans because the anal fin and the dorsal fin, you know, when you're looking at a standard medaka, it's pretty obvious. Well, these guys, they're so long that it's very difficult to tell. And these two have relatively good body conformation, not body conformation, but body build, I guess, for lack of a better term, in that they look like they're not bloated and can swim well. But I've had experiences with some of the Satans where, especially, they get bloated and they just have difficulty swimming, have difficulty keeping their position in the water. They kind of either float to the surface or sink to the bottom, and I don't like breeding a fish that is going to, you know, just not, like, just by its genetics going to have an inferior life. So this is a strain I will not be working with anymore. I will let these guys live out the rest of their lives in my retirement tank. But yeah, this is not a medaka strain I will continue with. So aside from the reset turtle tub and there's only 3 other tubs left. The skiffy I'm not touching because of the duckweed. My yukis I'm going to let it go a bit longer. And I'm tempted to just take down the Hikari tub today because I know there's only 4 fish in it. Although it is, you know, pretty nice looking. The mint's really doing good. The water bluebell did okay, not as good as last year, although it did flower a bit. So I'm debating on whether to take it down or not. But because I suspect this is going to be a pretty quick teardown. But yeah. If you consider a week ago, all the tubs were up. Now we are down to just 4 and a lot of open space. Anyway, later.